All right, you may not see it as many of them as you once did, but trains are still a vital part of the country's supply chain. About a third of the freight moving across the United States rides on the rails.
Earlier this week, we came within 48 hours of a strike that would have sidetracked most of those trains. Our Takia Cummings talked to a few businesses today about the impact that railroads have on our daily lives, and she joins us in the studio with more. Takia.
When you're shopping or even just casually taking a walk, do you ever question where the products around you are from or how they got there? It's very possible that those bricks on that building or even the wood on your treehouse was delivered by a train. And the possibility of rail strike made many businesses realize the impact that rails have on our everyday lives.
I mean, rail is a supply chain, just like, you know, the UPS is a supply chain, and, you know, the postal service, all those are supply chains, and rail is a supply chain that I think just kind of is an out of sight and out of mind. For most people, it's just a thing that stops them in the middle of the road when they're in a rush to get somewhere.
If you do not work with or on the railroads, then you may not realize how much they can impact nearly every business sector. Meryl Fisackerly, Chief Operating Officer at the Golden Triangle Development Link, works with businesses daily, and she says the amount of materials shipped by train may shock people.
I don't think people realize the large amounts of raw material and finished material from a business perspective that can be transported by rail, and when that is interrupted, the impact that that has on a business. And that, in theory, will then therefore impact people's day-to-day lives.
And Jason Colburn with Logistics Services would agree.
One of the big reasons the railroad is so important is it is part of transportation, whether it's by barge, whether it's by over the road. The rail is also extremely important. It's helped transport products with just all throughout our industry. From customers, it supplies, whether it's grain, whether it's vehicles, other ag, other materials from state to state. It's very important.
And after unions representing the nation's rail workers announced a possible strike, Colburn said businesses that he works with started to become concerned.
Yes, we do worry. Our customers begin to worry. I actually had some reach out to me this week for us to start preparing just in case there was a strike that went into play.
And after marathon negotiations earlier this week, industry and union representatives have come to a tentative agreement. The proposal has to be voted on by union members, which could take a few weeks, but the trains are expected to keep on rolling.